The next thing we're going to discuss is digital footprints.
Yeah.
And with digital footprints, it is your view of the world on the internet, how you look at, like on the outside, and it's your piece of the internet.
Yeah, so when you log into Community Edition, if you sign up with a corporate email address, what we'll actually do is take that email address, the domain associated with it, and we'll build out a footprint for your organization. So in this particular case, we have RiskIQ.com and RiskIQ.net that are available to us. When you go and pivot into one of these digital footprint snapshots, you're going to see an obfuscated version of the digital footprint.
And I've gone into RiskIQ.net. And what's nice about this is it's an interactive map. I can actually hover over and get more information about any of these hosts. And if I select it, it will then bring up more information on the right-hand side. But on the left-hand side here, this is the piece that I enjoy the most. It's the insights.
Yeah.
So if there's a framework that is susceptible to attack or vulnerable, and there's CVEs associated with, for example, I can easily come over and see CVEs that are critical, for example, and I can see a visual map of where they are. And if I select it, I can get more information about that host. But the nice thing about this is I can get to the data table and see this in a listed format.
Yeah.
And from here, I can go into the details on any of these and find out exactly why these are considered to be critical CVEs.
Yeah.
So it's just a very easy way for me to look at my own infrastructure and see what an attacker would look at to perform an attack against me, and where I might need to spend time and effort to patch or put some mitigating controls in place.
Yeah. So what I find particularly interesting or exciting about the digital footprint snapshots is that all of these data sets that we've covered and exposed inside of the community edition of the platform, all these techniques that we're employing to find attacker infrastructure, they can be turned back on a company to build out this digital footprint in an automated way. So all of the individual pivots that we make to perform an investigation, we've actually automated that at scale, and we're able to derive the footprints directly from that.
So as an organization spins up infrastructure, takes it down, let's say in Amazon, we would be able to see that as well and show what is occurring and how things are changing. So it's like an accurate inventory of what's appearing on the internet.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. And with the digital footprint snapshots, what we're looking at here is just a subset. We're only looking at RiskIQ.net and all of its immediate connections. On our enterprise product, we actually go and build a complete inventory on a number of different assets, what we call keystones. And we basically build out that inventory and then continuously crawl it using our virtual web users, and then essentially identify anything that needs addressing, any potential risk to the organization.
One funny story about this is when we first launched this product, we're looking at our own infrastructure, and there was some blacklisted, one item blacklisted, serving malware, phish, scam, spam, and I kind of panicked, so I called Brandon and I go, Brandon, we have a potentially a serious problem. We have a machine that is blacklisted, serving malware and scams and everything. And Brandon laughed at me, and he asked what was the name of the machine, and I told him, and he laughed because this infrastructure is basically where we play all the ads.
Yep.
That before they go live, a lot of the ad companies will give us information about the ads. Will give it to us. We play them, make sure they're clean, and then they play them in their networks.
Yeah. So for us, we actually got triggered as serving malware, but that's malware under controlled conditions. So when Benjamin was looking at our digital footprint snapshot, he did the right thing and freaking out and understanding, hey, we might be compromised, when in reality, this was just something that we purposely did. It was part of another product that we have where we lend out our virtual users to customers who want to do ad scanning or just crawling the internet at their own discretion in areas that we may not necessarily focus in. So from Benjamin and myself, thank you very much for attending the Threat Hunting Workshop video course that we created. We hope that you got a lot out of it. If you're interested in knowing more about RiskIQ services, or you have questions about our particular products, you can reach us at sales@riskiq.net or on our phone number
at 1-888-415-4447, or join our community at community.riskiq.com.
And it's a free service, so regardless of whether or not you've paid us or you're an enterprise user, you can register for the community edition for free and leverage everything that you saw today in terms of exercises and the methodologies that we explained. And we really encourage you to do so. Invite your friends, tell your coworkers about it, and hopefully that'll accelerate your investigations.
Thank you.
Thank you.